and to Morning Talks show with Tim Abel on Forces Radio 107.7, the show where we teach you how to build, market, and sell your business, even when there's no money in your pocket. Don't forget that we come here every week where we break down practical steps to help turn your ideas into income. Right here on Forces Radio 107.7 Abuja.
Get back to work, stay focused and do all you can to remain on track with your goals.
What have you been going through? Now, every right-thinking human would always wish for the best for his or herself. And I'm certain that today, as you're listening to me, you've always wished for the best for yourself. But when you don't get prepared for it, how then can you enjoy the best for yourself? And that's why on this show, we come here to teach you how you can be able to create other sources of income that would help make life easier for you. And not just for those who want to start, for business owners. How can you be on the trajectory of growth as far as business is concerned? Because ultimately, everyone wants a business, or everyone starts a business because they want a better life for themselves.
Victory.
And that's exactly what Money Talks with Tim Abel is hinged on. Finding the best way to alleviate the problems business owners or aspiring entrepreneurs go through in life.
If need be, find someone you trust. We are all learning in a vast world.
Now, here is a fact about 93% of customers say that they are more likely to buy from a brand that they trust. And listen here, trust today starts with people, not the products, not the logos, not your office, not the kind of cars you drive. Trust starts with humans. Trust starts with the people that sell the products. Now, people buy not the products you sell. They buy you before they begin to buy your products. And here's a reality. Most entrepreneurs today struggle not because their product is actually bad, but because nobody knows who they are and nobody knows what they stand for. In today's noisy world, where millions, billions of people are on the streets, screaming on a daily basis for attention, if you are not intentionally building a personal brand, then forget it. It means you continue to remain invisible. And that is why we're going to be treating a very special topic for you today. How to build a personal brand that sells, even if nobody knows you yet. And by the time we're done with this session for today, I'm certain you will be able to know the 4 pillars of building a personal brand from scratch. How to attract customers without actually chasing them. And the exact steps to make people trust your voice, your expertise, and your business. Stay tuned.
On track with your goals. I promise you'll get your victory. Not in the end, but within your reach.
But let me just remind you of what we discussed last week. Unforgettable last week. The topic for last week was how to transform any skill you have into money-making system, even if you're still learning. And we discussed specifically that people don't pay for perfection. No, people actually pay for solutions, speed, experience, support, access, convenience, and ease of doing business with you. Now, we came up with about 5 actionable steps you can begin to use to ensure that you start making money with your skill, even if you're still learning. And we said the number one or the most important step first to take is to identify that skill that you have. You don't necessarily have to be an apprentice. Every human being born on earth has the luck or the gift of a particular thing you do. And people would want to get help from you by virtue of that particular thing you do. That's the skill we're talking about. So it's important that you take the first step of identifying your skill. And the second step is to define your money angle with this skill. And then the third is to package that skill that you've got. The fourth, we said, use what you have to start. Don't go and borrow money. Don't go and start crying and asking an uncle to pay for a shop or pay for some tools. Use what you already have. And the good part of it is that life in business today has become easier than ever before. And lastly, we said, turn it into a system. And that is when money can confidently walk into your pockets or your bank account. Keep listening, my lovely people.
And if need be, confide in someone you trust. We all learning in a vast world.
Right, in case you're just joining us today for the first time, my name remains Tim Abel, and I'm the host for our Morning Talk Show with Tim Abel on Forces Radio 107.7. And on this show, every Wednesdays from 3:05 to 4 p.m., we'll come here to help teach how to build, market, and sell your business, even if you have no money in your pocket. And don't forget that whenever I talk on this show, I always love to drop something very important, and I call it the weekly pulse. This pulse is to help you ponder over your own life, over your business, over your relationships through the week. But again, importantly, we've taken a step forward to say, okay, every week, when we come on this show with a particular topic, we'll continue to feed you on a day-to-day basis with at least 10 different posts or more on our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and other social media handles, giving you tidbits on how to navigate your life and business with the very topic we've shared with you. So if you have got to know the importance of striving in a life where things are difficult, then stick with us on our social media handles. Every day, make it a point of duty, go there and pick our brains so you can continue to enjoy your life with your business. The weekly pulse for this week is simple, that you need to realize that, or rather you need to understand that entrepreneurs generally worldwide are now realizing that their business grows at the speed of their personal visibility. Whether you sell land, whether you sell fashion, food, whether it's coaching business, technology, services, phones, whatever you're doing as a stream of income for yourself, you must understand that your personal brand is the most important magnet that pulls prosperity towards your business. So we're talking about your personal brand today. Have this at the back of your mind, that if you as an individual is not visible for your business will not grow. So that's our weekly pulse. And in case you want to join us, you can always go to any of those pages. Just type at Tim Abel X. Tim Abel is spelled as Tim, M as in mango, ABELX, X at Tim Abel X, and you will hook up live with us on the show. Keep listening. When we come back, we'll go deep into the topic of the day.